Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This morning my boys made me a vegan omelette.
I've sliced up a few vegetables, sautéed them and added all-purpose seasoning, liquid seasoning and a little sweet paprika.
I mixed up a simple batter of flour, milk, baking powder and a pinch of salt. Then I heated some oil in the pan and poured the mixture in. When it starts to bubble and the edges start to brown, it's time to flip it over.
Once it's cooked, place some of the vegetables on one side of the pancake, fold over, cover with a lid to steam just for a few minutes, and then it's ready to eat. Today I received an Asda delivery, so I thought I would show you what will be on the menu over the festive period. My kids want to make some vegan mince pie, so I picked up some plant-based butter. Also some cocktail sticks for sausage, cheese and pineapple sticks. A vegan Wellington that I have as a backup just in case someone pops in for dinner, but I will always make one from scratch. It was $5.55 and feeds 4. I also have a couple of packets of spelt flour. Spelt was used thousands of years ago and we're going to use it to make bread. The miso paste was $1.55 and it will be used in soups and stews. I also brought some condiments, mustard. I have the mustard powder. I'm going to use some of this in one of my side dishes. Some masala spice blend. I normally have big packets of spices, so that one will just be in my working pantry. Also some cranberries and some cinnamon, which I will grind into a powder before adding it into my cooking. Some Yorkshire pudding mix, which is simply a backup. We will make our own. Cocktail sausages. These do not contain egg, which is great for the kids. And these are what I will use to make up my cheese, pineapple and sausages. This soy sauce is my go-to brand. It's also suitable for vegans, and I have 2 of these hearts of palm and I will be using one of them to make stuffed Yorkshire puddings. I will be making those along with some other festive sides in my next video, so definitely check that one out. Now this mutt duck is new in Asda. I normally get it from Holland and Barrett. I think the last time I brought it was about a year ago. I also brought some jackfruit that will come in handy as a main dish. And when I'm being a little bit lazy, I pick up a couple of tins of gunga peas. Those are my favourite. And when I want to cook from scratch, I will pick up the kidney beans. I always get a few packets of split peas to make soup and a few herbs and spices to go into my working pantry. So I have chive, cumin, ginger and also sage. And I think I also brought some cardamom pods. If you have not tried this Swedish ice cream, I definitely recommend it. It goes so nice with mince pies or crumble. I'm actually going to make miniature crumbles with apples, pears, raisins, and the flour will have coconut and also some spices in there. The pasta will be for the vegetarians, and the spaghetti, those were quite cheap actually. I think they were about 27p, and I checked the ingredients. There wasn't much ingredients in there, which is always good. So those are for vegetarians as well, if I want to have a easy bolognese day. Oh, I wanted to mention that these sausages are suitable for vegans. I've actually never tried the Just Essentials brand, so I thought I'd give it a go and see what it's like. Normally I tend to buy organic as much as I can, but it's not always possible. I also have some cheese. This has a smoky taste to it and it also melts. I normally have 2 types of cheese when I'm making something like mac and cheese. I also have some quinoa, and those are good to put in nut roast. Lentils are always a must. You can actually make tofu out of these. I just wanted to quickly move down to the pastry. I'm going to make some sausage rolls, or even a giant sausage rolls, and this will be for the vegans. Not vegan, sorry, for the vegetarians, which is going to be for the buffet. We also have some yogurts. I actually started buying these when the Alpro went up in price, and I just thought, let me get these. At the time, they were about £1. I've also got some New York bagels. We used to love these when my older children were younger. Another pack of cream cheese and some pomegranates, which I'm going to use as part of a glaze for my nut roast. I also have some plant-based cream, and I have another one in the fridge, and this is going to be used to put in my cheese sauce, Also, you can use it instead of like custard or ice cream for the desserts. The dip is for our buffet. This was actually a substitute. Over here we have some chestnuts. They are ready to eat and I'm going to grind them up and put them in my nut roast. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I don't give my children much sweet things. And that's mainly because of their health condition. So I have got a few things in. After eights is always a must. A few mince pies, those are going to be for the vegetarians. And we've also got some quality streets, and I think there was something else that I brought. And I may get a few more niblets in. So I will quickly make a stop to Asda and Aldi. These carb biscuits were £3. I always like to have some kind of fresh herbs on hand. So I have some fresh mint, some parsley. I also brought some thyme and rosemary. I absolutely love fresh rosemary. It's great on roast potatoes. I also have some chestnut mushrooms. Normally I tend to just wash them, chop them up and put them in the freezer until I'm ready to use them. I also wanted to try some fresh beetroot. And if you are a meat eater and you just want to have some meat-free days, I definitely recommend these vegan sausages. People who have tried them say they taste very close to meat. The rest of my haul are a few fruits and veg. I didn't buy much because I know I'll be going back out in the week to add some more to that. And lastly, I brought a big bag of rice. I'll be making some rice and peas, just like what you see in the picture. Let's move on to what we had for our dinner. Lunch was actually soup, and dinner we're using bulgur wheat. It's really nice and soft and fluffy once you cook it. I added some onions, a little bit of bouillon, and that was actually it. Allowed it to boil, then simmer, and then it cooked. I think it cooks for about 20 minutes or so. Then I roughly chopped some more onions, added it to a pan to saute, and then I added some garlic, and then a little bit of curry powder, a little bit of turmeric, not too much because my kids, it's just easier if it's not too spicy for my children. And then I sauteed those, removed them from the pan, then added the tofu, fried on both sides until golden brown, and then served it with some salad, and then just put the onions and garlic on top with a little gravy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and join me next time when we make some festive sides. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.